guys, it's a beautiful day here at Scalp Logic, and we have Phillip here with us today. And you are coming from where?
Northwest Indiana, right outside of Chicago, about 45 minutes from downtown Chicago. Is that?
Awesome. And how long have you known about this treatment?
Probably at least 3 years now. I seen a YouTube video years ago. I just never thought I would actually do it. But the more I've been kind of seeing more videos out there and researching, and then when I say research, it's just the different companies across the United States. I was actually going to go to somebody in Chicago, but after kind of looking more into it, just like I said, research, I decided not to. And I just kept looking around the country, and seems like you guys did the best work from the before and after pictures, and even on Joe, and compared to the other ones who I just didn't feel looked as good. And this is why I decided to come. I emailed you and you got back to me right away, and here we are.
The journey. That's awesome. We're super glad to have you with us. Let me ask you a couple questions. As you were looking through the internet and trying to find something that really, I think more than anything, resonates with the person, right? What was it that I would ask you kind of scared you away from this?
Well, I've seen a lot of SMP that look really bad, and I'm, when you're self-conscious about being bald, you see everything, and we've all been through all the different kind of hacks and treatments, and
Gotcha.
witchcraft that never panned out, and so you do look a little bit, everything. You're skeptical about everything.
Yeah.
So when I looked at the other companies, and I could see, dots, and stuff that just didn't look right. You could tell the lighting had to be perfect, and it was only in one certain lighting, that did it. And then you guys are outside at the beach, and it's like, that's what I want. That's what I want to see, how am I going to look when I'm cutting the grass, versus, in a dim lit, next to a fireplace or whatever, but that's basically what it was, just looking. Like I said, I could have went to, I'm right in the Midwest. I could have went to LA or New York or everywhere.
Or Chicago, yeah.
And you guys did the best work, so I didn't even bother pricing, anyone out. It was just, that's what I want. That's where I'm gonna go. So.
Wow, you really raised some awesome questions. Really quick, I'm going to sidetrack just a second, but the fact of going outside and it looking natural in that light, I think a lot of people don't understand that process. Would you break that down for us?
Yeah, when I'm outside doing yard work and I could see my reflection in the window of, the shed, it's like before, I would just, just sigh, oh geez, and we're still going through the process. We're trying to finish up and tighten everything up, but even now when I look at it, I was doing some yard work, and it's just like, man, that looks great. It's just it's exciting, and it changes changes everything, and even just the feeling you get when you have a little freedom, and that's what it feels like. I went to a restaurant the other day without my hat on, and with a buddy of mine, and he said, he was just complimenting me how great it looked, and
wow,
it is liberating to do stuff like that, where for 20 years now I've been hiding under a hat.
Yeah.
So
wow, that's powerful. That is so powerful. So you would say that this has brought a level of increase to your life?
Absolutely. It is it's life changing. It's empowering. When I look in the mirror, it's when people that I work with, they tell me how great it looks, and everyone else, and it's just it's an emotional journey, basically, because it is something that you're at 19 when I'm losing my hair, and by 24 when I'm totally bald. It's just all these years of looking into all the other treatments and nonsense, and it's just is it ever going to happen? Are we ever going to find the quote unquote cure for baldness? But I told myself, if I ever had the chance to grow my hair back, I'd probably just shave it and go with this look anyway, because I think it looks nice. So it works out perfect for me. It's
Well, awesome. My last question for you is, the process has been a little bit longer as opposed to going and getting this done in one session, even 3 sessions. We're over here 3 to 5, sometimes even 6 sessions. What would be the difference for you? And is that, kind of break that down for
Well,
us?
I knew it was gonna be because like I said, I watched all your videos, from and probably more than once. I just like anytime you guys post something, I'm right there waiting, and the way you guys talk about subtle P versus regular SMP, that's huge. It makes total sense, and coming in that if with better quality, usually you're gonna pay for it some way or the other, whether if it's time or whatever. And so it's something that I'm ready to take on, and I welcome the time frame of every couple of weeks or every couple of months to come here and look better every time I go home. So I mean it's part of it, it's part of the deal, and this is what to make it look good, you gotta pay the price, and the price for that is the time. So that's how I feel about that.
Yeah, well, I mean, getting it done the correct way versus
Right.
getting it done super quick and then being like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, what did I do?
Yeah, and that's it, because it is like when I first got here the first time, and you start, as soon as you hit that first needle, it's like, you take that breath, like, oh, what am I getting in for?
Yeah.
What if this doesn't look good? And then I get home and I'm just, just modeling for myself, and then
Oh, yes.
feeling myself. Like I don't really
I
talk
love
like
that.
that. It's I mean, it is. It's just something like I've had dreams, and I don't know if Joe could relate to this, but I've had dreams where I've had hair, and it's like you just had, like I've had just enough to still be, have full coverage, and it just like you wake up feeling so like depressed, So now like I said, I feel good, I feel confident, and it's worth every cent. So
Well, thank you so much for sharing.
yeah, absolutely. Want me just to turn? Like you stay put and I'll move? Follow that.
That's pretty good right there, yeah. That's really good. Now I'm just gonna come in close here.